Hello and welcome to the group stage draw for the 2021 SWPL Cup. Conducting today's draw is Scottish Women's Football Senior Club and Competitions Officer Lorna. Thank you for assistance today, Lorna.
No problem.
To confirm the format of today's draw, all 18 SWPL sides will enter. There are 4 groups. Groups A and B will feature 5 teams and Groups C and D will feature 4 teams. At this stage, teams are seeded based on their final standings from the 2020-21 season. The pots in each team are placed and their corresponding draw number can now be seen on the screen. Due to Celtic and Glasgow City's involvement in UEFA Women's Champions Leagues, these sides will be drawn in either Group C or D. Hibernian and Rangers as top seeds will therefore be drawn in either Group A or B. The top 2 teams from each group will advance to the quarter-final of the SWPL Cup. Due to the tighter schedule for season 21-22, there will be no SWPL plate. So without further ado, let's get the draw underway. Lorna, will you draw the first team from pot 1 into Group A, position 1?
Sure. Number 2.
Rangers. And will you now draw the second team from pot 1 who will go into Group B?
Number 1.
That's Hibernian. We move on to Group C and pot 2. The next top seeded team out is
Number 4.
Glasgow City. And Lorna, can you draw the final top seeded team from pot 2 who will enter Group D?
Number 3.
That's Celtic. We move on to pot 3 teams now and we'll go back to Group A, position 2. So going into Group A is
Number 7.
That's Motherwell. And now on to Group B.
Number 5.
That's Forfar Farmington. So there's only 2 teams left in pot 3, Lorna.
Number 8.
That's Spartans who will enter Group C. And Lorna, can you draw the final team from pot 3?
Number 6.
That's Hearts of Midlothian. So that completes pot 3 and we now move on to pot 4. Lorna, can you draw the first pot 4 side that will enter Group A?
Number 9.
That's Aberdeen. The next team that will go into Group B?
Number 10.
That's Dundee United. The second team from pot 4 is Dundee United, so we'll move on to Group C. Lorna, can you draw the next side, please?
Number 11.
That's Hamilton Academical. And the last pot 4 side who will enter into Group D is
Number 12.
That's Partick Thistle. We're now on to pot 5 and we move back to Group A, position 4. So going into Group A is
Number 13.
That's Boroughmuir Thistle. And now on to Group B.
Number 15.
That's Kilmarnock. So there's only 2 teams left in pot 5. So Lorna, if you could draw the next team.
Number 14.
That's Glasgow Women. They will enter Group C. And the final team in pot 5 is
Number 16.
St Johnstone. We now have 2 teams left to draw from pot 6. So Lorna, will you draw the first team out who will enter Group A, position 5?
Number 17.
That's Queen's Park. And the final team to be drawn today will enter Group B, position 5.
Number 18.
That is Stirling University. So that concludes the group stage draw for the SWPL 2021 Cup. A huge thanks to Lorna for her assistance. The first round matches will be played on Sunday the 8th of August. More information can be found on the SWPL website. Thank you.